Hey guys, what's up? My name's Frank, and if you're new here, this is a monthly series I do on YouTube all about my Twitch and YouTube journey, talking through all my analytics, like how many viewers and how much money I made, as well as a lot of things I've learned along my journey to kind of help all of you going on the same journey and just talk about it for those of you guys that are interested in seeing someone try and become a content creator on the side with a full-time job. So, without further ado, let's talk about my 19th month as a Twitch streamer. And before we get into this too, guys, if you are interested and want to check me out on Twitch as well, it's just twitch.tv/FranklyGaming, and feel free to follow me on Discord or TikTok or Instagram or any of those other accounts. Links down in the description as well. And, well, thank you guys very much for watching. I very much appreciate the support. Let's get started. So first up, let's take a look at my Twitch analytics for my 19th month on stream, November 2020. And as you guys can see right off the bat, we're once again doing pretty well this month. We had 26 average viewers, which is the same I had last month and a little under the highest I've hit, 30, which was around 2 months ago. But overall, that's kind of how Twitch works. It'll go up and down. We're doing pretty well. On top of that, we had a ton of followers this month. We had around 450. We hit our highest max viewers ever at 116. That was actually due to a raid we got from another partnered streamer. And we made pretty decent revenue once again, so around 50 subscriptions and are almost $250 once again this month, which, like I always say, isn't a main factor I'm focusing on right now, but it is something that's awesome to help me pay my editor, my manager, and things like that for the stream and YouTube channel that help me grow on both. So if we're gonna dive in a little more deeply on the stats, as you guys can see, even though we are at 26 average viewers this month, it's kind of spread out between the days. So there were a lot of days where I was averaging 30 plus viewers. You can see on Sunday, November 1st, 31, 42 on November 9th. At the end of the month, I averaged 31. But there's a lot of streams in here that are averaging lower as well. You can see on the 14th, I averaged 15 viewers. On the 21st, 14. And one thing I really ran into this month, as opposed to other months, is I really tried to do more and more variety. I played a lot of Stardew on stream. I started doing more marbles again. And overall, while I'm still focusing on Valorant, as it's my favorite game currently, I'm trying to mix up my content as much as possible to reach more and more of an audience. And as you guys can see, a lot of times that can truly affect your viewership. But not only that too, on certain days, even when I am playing Valorant, sometimes the viewers are there and sometimes they aren't. And it's a really interesting problem that I think a lot of streamers run into, because from my vantage point, it feels like I'm doing the same thing over and over, right? But sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. And this month, it really was starting to affect my mental health, to be completely honest. I've actually completely changed up my schedule as of this month. I used to stream Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Now I stream Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, Sunday, but I go for an hour longer each day. So I'm ending up streaming more every week starting this week. But at the same token, I have more days off, and I think that's really important. As this grind, as you keep going, you're gonna hit points where maybe your viewers are down for reasons unknown to you, or things like that, and it can definitely have an effect on your streams and your mental health. And I've definitely felt that this month. Even though my average viewers are still really high, there's been a lot of down streams this month where I felt like my viewers just weren't there like they usually were. Like even on November 7th, having an average of 21 viewers, which is honestly pretty good, but it just wasn't what I was used to. And I'll talk about that more with you guys at the end of the stream and kind of what I've learned this month. But overall, really solid month. We had a lot of viewers, a ton of followers. As you guys can see, my last two streams, I pulled in around 50 followers on both of them, which is ridiculously high for the amount of viewers I have. That's a really good sign for the future. Like I said, I had my highest viewers ever due to a raid, which is usually how it is. Which is cool, but like I said, raids usually don't mean very much. To me, I always try to focus on my community and fostering that, and even when getting big raids is fun, but I try not to worry about it too much, because in most cases, raids, most of those people are going to leave, right? They're already attached to another streamer, so it doesn't have a huge effect. And last but not least, like I said, we had a lot of subscriptions this month. I think notably, when I first was streaming, most of my subs were gifted. And I would get around the same amount of subs, but it would be from 1 or 2 people just gifting subs every month. And I think something that's really healthy that's happened recently in my stream is most of my subs now are actually just people subbing themselves, whether that's a tier 1 or a prime sub. Most of these subs are people just coming in and wanting to sub themselves, not getting gifted it from, I guess, whales, you could call them right there, giving all the money to streamers. So on top of that, that came out to around $235 this month, which is great to see. Like I said, for small streamers and even large streamers, you aren't going to be making very much money, especially for the amount of time you're putting in. But at the end of the day, that's not the main focus, I think, or should be the main focus for a lot of small to medium-sized streamers. This is just something I can use to help grow the stream. Like I said, paying my editor, paying my manager, and just helping us grow as much as possible. It's important, but it's not nearly as important as average viewers, followers, and really just getting eyeballs on your stream and more, I guess, clout for people to come in and see what you have going on. On top of this, something I want to show you guys about YouTube this month is, first off, you guys can see the views are a little down this month. I only got around 3,400 views, which is around half of what I got last month. But there is a reason for that. And it kind of goes in hand with what I was talking to before regarding my Twitch analytics. Just really my mental health, especially with all the work I've been putting in, with the strenuous amounts of hours at my real full-time job as a software engineer on top of doing YouTube and Twitch. It's really kind of left a toll, and that's why I started bringing back the amount of days I'm streaming. I started this month, I specifically told myself I wouldn't worry too much about making videos. I tried to put out about 1 a week with my editor, which worked out great. I put out some of my own as well, and this resulted in what you could expect. About half the amount of videos resulted in about half the amount of views, half the amount of subscribers, and same thing for the watch time. But overall, this is something I kind of expected, and the thing is, I've noticed too on YouTube, a lot of the videos I've been making, things that I put a large amount of work into and so much effort into, don't really get the amount of views. For example, the 6 biggest unsolved mysteries of the Elder Scrolls, I think this is an amazing video. I put 20 plus hours into this, researching, editing, filming, and coming up with like awesome moments. And I think it's an amazing video. It has an extremely high watch time, as you can see. But at the end of the day, it just doesn't get the views. But then something like, say, my Pokemon video I made, which I made in about 15 minutes. I just downloaded my stream and edited 2 parts, is doing phenomenally well. One of my best performing videos in a while. And I think it just goes to show that I think I should focus more on YouTube, working smart, as opposed to just working a lot. As at the end of the day, even if I'm working on things I'm passionate about, it might not be worthwhile regarding my time. I'd much rather be streaming and fostering a community than making an Elder Scrolls video that I love, but that's gonna get no views. So I think I'm kind of starting to restructure how I think about YouTube and how I want to make content. And going forward, what I think I'm going to try and do is, with my editor, making 1 stream highlights every week on top of an occasional video I'll make. And I still do want to make videos that I'm very passionate about, like the Elder Scrolls video that I really loved making. And I think I'm just going to start doing gaming critiques that maybe come out once a month, that I put a ton of effort into, a ton of editing, and if it performs, it performs, and if it doesn't, it's all good. So that's how I'm kind of thinking about YouTube, because at the end of the day, I hear so many people, and this is where we can kind of go to the end of the video, but I hear so many people on Twitch and YouTube. I'm thinking of Harris Heller, Devin Nash, and a lot of others, talk about how you have to have a YouTube channel to grow. You have to do certain things to grow, and there's only certain methods you can use. But at the end of the day, it's funny to me because my entire journey so far, Twitch has been the easiest platform for me to grow on. It's been the one with the most reach. It's been where I've been finding the most people, the most followers, the most engagement. My YouTube channel has mostly grown not because of my videos, but because of my Twitch channel. People from the Twitch coming over to my YouTube and subscribing. And I think I want to definitely lean into what I'm strong with, and I think that's definitely the live streaming portion of this journey, but I'm definitely still committed to the YouTube videos. I'm just thinking of new ways to kind of structure the work I'm doing. And that really goes to overall the biggest thing I've learned this month, and that's sometimes you gotta change things up. Sometimes you need a little break. I've actually, like I said, I changed my schedule. I have 3 days a week I break now instead of 2, which has really helped with the stress of streaming nonstop and working. And it's been really awesome to be able to get more of a break. And it also gives me more time to think about these YouTube videos and put more time into them and put more editing in and work more on SEO and things that really matter. In regards to making a good YouTube video. So I'm really hopeful for the future of where we're going. I think overall I've learned so much on this journey just regarding how to work smartly, when to take breaks, how to change your schedule, when to lean into things, when to lean out. And I think overall it's, as I've always said throughout this journey, Twitch and YouTube, it's something that there's always going to be ups and downs. There's going to be a lot of times where you're getting a ton of YouTube views or you're getting a lot of Twitch viewers. And then there's going to be times for no reason, it seems like they just all are gone. And the only thing you really can do is, as I've always said, just keep working, keep your head down, and focus on creating good and meaningful content that is entertaining to your audience or a new audience that you could potentially find as well. And I've got to say, I'm really excited, like I said, about the future. I think with the new schedule I have, it's much more manageable with the full-time job. I'm excited about some YouTube videos I could potentially make in the future. And overall, the journey's going great, I would say. It's, I think as always, it's a harder than you think it'll be, but it's very rewarding, and I'm very proud of where we've gotten so far. So thank you, everyone who is watching and following me on this monthly journey. I think it's fun for you guys to go and look back at maybe one of my first videos in this series and see how far we've come and what things we've learned. And really, it's just a good series, I think, for other people on the journey and those that are just interested in it, like I said. And I can't thank you guys enough for all the support. And as always, if you guys want, make sure to go check me out on Twitch, check me out on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, or join our Discord if you want to say hi to the community off stream and get to know us. So thank you so much, guys, for watching. I really do appreciate it, and I'll see you all next month.